Okay, guys, this is Art. I haven't made a video in a while because I haven't found enough topics. I mean, there's plenty of topics on TV, but today I usually watch and only post when I see something very interesting. I want you to see this Fox News Sean Hannity video with their groups and judge for yourself. Look how this group seems to be handpicked by Sean Hannity. And they say some outrageous thing. Let's go over them. You know I talk over my videos. I get a lot of hate about it, but I'm still going to do what I do. If you don't want to watch the video, don't watch it.
About what happened if you don't have evidence.
Do any of you trust him? Any of you? No.
Nobody trusted him. You hear that? Nobody trusts him.
So what should we do with him?
Treat him like the dictator that he is. He's killed 100,000 of his own people. You got to marginalize him and somehow get a plan to get him out of there.
Do you want to kill him? No. Who wants to kill him here? Raise your hands if you want to kill him.
Who asked that question? Raise your hand if you want to kill him. Wow. Wow. Okay. Judge for yourself, guys. If you're intellectual people out there, intelligent enough or just fairly intelligent, you know you're just going, who wants to kill him? Okay.
You actually want to see him executed?
Yeah, he killed 100,000 of his own people. Why should he live?
Why should it be the U.S.'s decision who lives and who dies?
Why should it be the U.S.'s decisions who lives and who dies? Well, we have a history of making those decisions. What about Hitler? Why should it be Americans' decision to see Hitler? I mean, come on. Fox News is so biased. So, like, you know, guys, for you Republicans listening to me, you know, you're losing the next election too, right? You're going to be always losing elections. You can post whatever you want. But look at this focus group. Come on.
Well, we're doing that now. Obama has a hit list.
Barack Obama has a hit list.
Who's replacing him? Yeah, seriously, who takes his place?
Seriously. Who takes his place?
Be worse.
We are a constitutional republic, not a constitutional democracy. Assad isn't part of a constitutional republic. He doesn't matter. We can't, but he still controls a sovereign country. We don't have the right to go in and alter that sovereign
Do
country.
you guys agree with that?
We can't trust him.
Go ahead.
If he is using chemicals of mass destruction against his own people, I suspect that he is a bit crazy. But we can't just go and annihilate a dictator, and there has to be some.
We can't just go and annihilate a dictator.
Sort of diplomatic approach to it prior to diplomatic, and also yes, treating him with dignity and respect. We're never going to get anywhere if we try to strong arm every dictator. I just don't think that we do have an opportunity for diplomacy in this area of the country with these type of people.
The problem is, though,
if
is that how do you
diplomacy
treat
isn't an
somebody
option?
with respect when they lie to your face? He sat there and he talked to the reporter and he said, I can't confirm that we have weapons and then just a couple days ago he says, I'll give them all up.
But I don't understand. If people think he's crazy and he's a dictator, then why don't we bomb him? Why aren't we? Why does everyone disagree with using force?
Go ahead.
Right now, we got to worry about the splinter in our own eye before we start worrying about the plank in someone else's eye.
What does that mean?
Splinter
I don't
that
understand.
hasn't been around
I
for
don't
decades.
understand.
We have so many issues right now in this
We're
country.
always
Now,
going to
we're
have
talking about
issues.
right now taking vengeance, and vengeance does not deal with our
It's
military.
not about vengeance, though. It's
You know there's thousands of kids dying right now? I mean, the U.S. needs to go in there. I mean, thousands of kids dying. How do you guys feel at night at home? I know you're comfortable, like me, just making videos, having fun, but come on. People got to do their job. Vladimir Putin is freaking talking smack about the country, not just Obama, but the whole country. You, too. We need to go in there without any other country's permission. And we need to do what we need to do.
It is about
I'm part of the focus group, too.
stand against chemical weapons. This
when
guy
people are alive.
crossed
After
a
the fact,
line,
this is after
an
the
extreme
fact.
line on the
Now,
world
They're
stage.
going nuts.
We don't know. There's no conclusive evidence. He didn't give any conclusive evidence.
He did not give any conclusive evidence.
The game is there's
This
never
poor guy,
been leadership.
he hasn't said
Never.
anything. Somebody let him talk.
If he had started off, we would have understood it.
There's-
If he
this
went in there
lady's
and did what he
annoying.
was supposed to do, or didn't go in there and say it, his leadership would have helped a heck of a lot.
But
He needed just to make
let him
the
talk.
point. He needed not to waffle back and forth and back and forth. To do what? To do whatever he wants to do. To demand what he wanted to do and do it. That's what Bush did.
Jason.
Bush went in there, did what he's supposed to do.
Keep pointing at you.
Syria is the same problem with the mess
Come on,
of
man.
the rest of the Middle East.
They let him talk, so we're gonna see what he says. He's been trying to talk for a minute. Let's see what he says.
There are no better options. Iraq, we're not better off for having gone to Iraq. In fact, we destabilized it and made Iran the power in that region.
Good point.
Afghanistan might be marginally better off.
Therefore,
Let sleeping dogs lie. We need to stay out of it. If we don't have, because we don't have a better result than
Well,
what they have.
It's a revolution.
Not a bad point.
let it play out, so we should not be involved at all.
Don't interfere with the revolution, but you have to take the chemical weapon option
What's this lady talking about?
off the table for Assad.
And how do you do that if you don't get tough with him?
They're saying that
The pointer
we
guy.
need to
He
have,
looks pointing at people.
an agreement that we can verify President Obama said it.
If you
To get
cannot
chemical
trust Assad and he is using chemical weapons, we play on a world stage. The United States is part of a big global conglomerate. We are not alone. We have to act.
I like that word,
We have to act.
I think
conglomerate.
killing your own people, killing your
Oh,
own
shit,
people,
who's talking?
gassing them is a war
Uh-oh.
crime. And if we believe that, let's build a real coalition of international partners and go in and overthrow him.
See, he makes a good point, and he looks like a professor. So I'm gonna go with the guy for now as winning the Fox News focus group. Well, Fox focus you, Fox News.
I just feel like we're the Lone Ranger. You know, we're out here on all by ourselves. There's nobody else coming to aid and assist us.
Can I ask you a direct question?
Ooh,
That's one of the reasons why people voted for Barack Obama in 2008, is that he would improve America's standing across the globe. What does it say? What does it say that this president, who is a...
Do you guys believe this is a focus group? Like, you guys believe it's a fair focus group? Let's be honest. Do you think Fox News has fair focus groups? Go ahead and answer the questions to my subscribers. Just asking you that right now.
elected to reestablish relations, has no global support? What does that say?
He feels like he's being punked on the world stage right now.
He's being punked?
Look at this. Look at his mic. What are they doing with his mic?
Other countries and thinking that there was weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. So now people are tired of crying wolf. I think at this point we're very war weary, but something needs to be done.
But that's the point.
Okay, this guy's angry.
That's the point. We're trying to figure out. You watched it.
Is he getting heavier?
Watched how Assad responded. You need to wrap up.
We also know he's working
He's a weapon of mass consumption.
with Iran, trying to destabilize Iraq. And somebody down here earlier said, we don't know if we'll get a democracy if he goes. We don't. But we know if he stays, we're going to have a dictatorship. We know he's going to be working against the Americans in Iraq, in Iran, in Afghanistan.
That's a good point. I'm taking a picture. Just took a picture. Bam.
Who agrees with that?
Look this guy.
Who
This guy.
disagrees with that?
Oh.
So even on something so clear cut, we still don't have
He's
a
Tyson
consensus.
Button, by the
You know
way.
what? As this debate goes on,
Not a
I don't
good
think
look.
we are ever going to have a consensus. The president's going to have to act. Congress is going to have to decide whether or not to support.
Now let's hear
Let's
Hannity's
hope that
reaction.
something happens.
Oh, here we go.
And next
Oh,
break coming up, the group tackles Congress's role in all of this and how they think our commander-in-chief is doing in that role. By the way, we always want to hear from you. Check out our companion site, HannityLive.foxnews.com, and we'll continue.
okay, guys. That was a focus group about the war. It seems like things have flipped 180 degrees. Now, Democrats want to go to war. Republicans don't. Back in the Iraq war, there was actually clear imminent danger that supposedly was being done in Iraq. Supposedly, that's what I said. I said clear, but supposedly, because it never happened. I don't blame Bush, I was for the Iraq war. I was angry about all the things that had happened to the United States. And right now, I'm for going into Syria and killing that guy and stop the mass murder of children. And, come on, guys. Just do it for the, let's not even call it the greater good. Sorry about my voice. I have a big cold. But anyway, hope you enjoy this video. I'll be making some soon. Let me know what you think. Even the haters. Bye-bye.